When we landed in Shanghai after a 13-hour flight, the first thing I noticed was the sun setting in a brownish atmosphere. The second thing I noticed was the new carrier on my iPhone. It was at the airport where we met our overall trip guide, Wesley.
My name is Wesley. I'm the tour director for this tour. This tour have like 4 small groups, and we are visiting Shanghai, Xi'an, and Beijing. Today is the first day. Just welcome, everyone.
From the airport, it was a 45-minute bus ride through downtown Shanghai to the Haiyan Hotel. Nice room. The switches were a little weird being upside down, and one was curiously marked. The bathroom was nice with a nice warning on the shower door. And it even had a scale. 87 kilos. Let's see what's on TV. Just like at home. But what a view out the window. Hey, you can see that really tall building that we're going to be visiting tomorrow. And nestled down there among all these tall buildings is an old-fashioned Chinese hamlet. But it was late and I was tired, so it was time to get a nice sleep on my surprisingly hard Chinese-style bed.
Hello, it's time for wake up. Have a nice day. Hello, it's time for wake up. Have a nice...
Our beds are hard.
Wonderful. It is like a Papa Bear bed. It is. It's like sleeping on a board.
Yes, my name is John, and I'm your tour guide, local guide in Shanghai. Yeah, remember me? I will meet you again in Beijing, I think.
John was our local Shanghai guide. He knew more about Shanghai specifically, so he joined the overall tour guide, Wesley, to show us the city. First stop, the observation deck of the Jin Mao building, 3rd tallest building in the world. Only problem, it's an overcast day.
Stephanie, you ready to go out there?
I'm a little scared of heights, thanks.
Our car is now in service.
Unfortunately, due to the clouds, we could see nothing, just white. There were even windows built into the floor of the observation deck, but more just white.
Look how excited they are.
Perhaps the most disappointing part was that in the men's room, the particularly interesting placement of the windows provided a similar letdown to their intended purposes. So back on the bus as we headed to the ancient Yuyuan Gardens of Shanghai. Just outside of the Yuyuan Gardens, we spent time in the marketplace. No better place to get deep-fried chicken feet. Then off to lunch. As it turned out, this was lunch with a show.
接下来面公司为大家研究一起北京的经商上，希望大家能够喜欢。
Next up, a visit to the Jade Buddha Temple. And what visit to China would be complete without seeing a silk factory?
It's a natural air conditioner. This do keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now here I will show you how to pick up a thread from the little single cloth. I told you the single one is for fabric from the beginning, right? So first, all this single goes in a hot water to boil them and make the silk softer, remove the glue and the gelatin. And the second, we will use the brush to find it again. Is that easy? Let's see how thin the silk thread is, you know that? And next step, she will put this in the water and stretch as big as that one. Ready? Go! Oh, quick, put on here. He is. Oh, good one right there.
After dinner, we attended a performance of the Shanghai Portman Acrobatic Show. All in all, a very complete first full day in China.
Time for wake up. Have a nice day.
Ah,
Hello,
4:30.
it's
Time for
to
wake up. I'm going to
Have
miss
a
her,
nice
I
day.
think. Which toothbrush should I use? Hey, what does that say? It's It's just before 6 a.m. Heading to the airport. Goodbye, Shanghai.
Now we are leaving, so if you still have anything left in your room, that's souvenir for the hotel. Okay? And it takes about 1 hour to the airport, and we are flying to Xi'an. The flight leaves at 9 o'clock.
Xi'an, we meet our next local guide, David.
Hi everyone, I'm David from Xi'an. I'm a tour guide here, and welcome to Xi'an. And because Xi'an, we have a lot of things to see, a lot of the historical remains here, and also we have the, Xi'an is most ancient city in China.
In a bus tour of Xi'an, we sneak in lunch, and we also get a view of the structures and ancient embattlement wall of this city. It's still completely intact even after all these years. So now, a visit to the Shaanxi History Museum. After the museum, most of us got a traditional Chinese massage, either a full body one or simply a foot massage.
Oh yeah, we're just getting into the Zen moment right here.
Those that chose not to get a massage went shopping. The prize to find at the bazaar was a genuine bootlegged NBA basketball, a Joe Din one. So then it was off to dinner. After dinner, we headed to our hotel. Hey, these traffic lights are phenomenal. They even count down to your green light. 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go, headed to the Jin Yuan Foreign Hotel. Another nice room. And a marble bathroom. It even has an SOS button. And what would we do without a scale? 73 kilos. I'm losing weight. Hey, what's out the window? Another great day in China. Time once again to hit my surprisingly hard traditional Chinese bed. Well, morning of the third full day. What's out the window of my new hotel in Xi'an? Nice. Having finished breakfast, it's time to head out.
What do you think of the trip so far?
I like Xi'an best.
Are you looking forward to the soldiers today?
Yes, I am.
The site of the Terracotta Soldiers is a bit out of town, about an hour on the bus. The first thing we do is head in to see a movie on the soldiers in a 360-degree theater all the way around us.
Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of the Qin dynasty more than 2,000 years ago.
But the synchronization between the screens has just a bit to be desired.
First emperor in the Chinese history. In 210 BC, Emperor Qin Shi Huang died suddenly on an inspection tour and was buried in his tomb. In the following year, peasant uprisings erupted and overthrew the Qin dynasty, his troops plundering imperial palaces and setting fire to mausoleums. The terracotta warriors and horses were first discovered in March 1974 when farmers were digging a well. So far, 3 vaults have been excavated. They contain more than 7,000 terracotta warriors and horses. This underground army is divided into 3 parts: charioteers, cavalry, and infantry. Known as the 8th World Wonder, the terracotta figures are one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Shanxi province is now known as a treasure house. It is still a mystery as to how many more wonders are buried under the land of this treasure house.
Well, what did you think of the terracotta soldiers, Stephanie?
They were really amazing.
And of course, there's a gift shop. Our next stop, a Chinese art museum.
That's the first morality in China, filial piety. So later, when you are old, come to live in
The best part of the museum is the lesson in Chinese calligraphy.
And now, I would like to invite you to practice this one.
Yeah. I am not artistic. You should have seen my
And of course, we get to shop afterward. Headed to the Big Wild Goose Pagoda. I discover in the parking lot that some things are universal. We gather at the snack bar after the tour of the pagoda area, and there's a bit of time for me to hit the men's room. I guess there is no escape from some things. Next stop, a visit to the ancient embattlement wall that surrounds Old Xi'an. This is one of the most complete ancient city walls in the world, and we have the opportunity to bike around the entire wall.
Why is the short one on the way?
Wait, yeah.
Let's go!
Hey, look! There's our hotel.
蝶儿向四方，百灵鸟儿齐飞翔。要是有人来问我这是什么地方，我就骄傲地告诉他，这是我的家乡。这里的人民爱和平，也爱自己的家乡。跟着领袖毛泽东，指引我们向前进。跟着领袖毛泽东，指引我们向前进。OK。
For the evening's entertainment, a dinner with a show about the Tang Dynasty. Back to the hotel, another fantastic day in China.
您好，您要求的叫醒服务时间到。
It's the beginning of the 4th full day of China. We get up and grab breakfast, then we get aboard the bus and depart the walled city of Xi'an for the airport. This morning, we're flying to Beijing.
Flight MU2109 to Beijing. It's now boarding from gate number 1. Thank you.
Once we landed, we made the 40-minute journey into the center of Beijing. Near the city center, we visited a school, the Beijing Qianmen Foreign Language School.
Our school is a public school, and it is located in the center of Beijing. It takes only about 10 minutes to walk to Tiananmen Square.
After a brief welcome by the principal, we were split off to visit the students in their classrooms. We were treated like celebrities by the students. They even wanted our autographs and our email addresses. Our visit was over, and we reboarded the bus and made our way to our next destination, a hutong, a traditional settlement of Chinese homes. To get into the neighborhood, we rode by rickshaw.
It's cold here in Beijing. There's ice on the water. There's snow on the ground. Rickshaw ride was great fun. What do you think?
Oh, I had a fabulous time.
What do you think?
Okay.
Once at a specific home, we gathered in the common area and were welcomed.
This courtyard is called quadrangle. It just means an enclosing wall with rooms on its both sides. South, north, east, and west. All the rooms are facing the central yard.
Next, we were invited in for a wonderful meal.
Finish? Yes. And first, welcome to visit my home and have dinner here. And I will introduce my family. My family has lived here 60 years from 1949. Look at this picture. This picture is my grandparents. My grandpa is 95 years old, still alive. And look at that. That is Chairman Mao's picture, right? That's because my grandpa took part in a long march, followed Chairman Mao. So, of course, Chairman Mao is his teacher and leader. And this is my grandma. She is 80 years old. And they have 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. All of the children were born in 1978. Because in 1978, before that, one family, many children, maybe just like your families. But from the after that, one family, one child policy.
Well, it was time to take our rickshaws through the Hutong and back to the bus. From there, we made our way to our third Chinese hotel, the Beijing Rui Business Hotel in the Haidian district, with its very classy, well-dressed staff. The room was enormous, but not particularly ornate. I guess I was spoiled by the hotel in Xi'an. But maybe the bed's soft. No, it isn't. The bathroom's enormous and clean, with a shower, although no tub. And I guess if you can't understand what H and C mean, there's no real reason to install them on the right valves. The bathroom has the usual kind reminders. And of course, a scale. Wow, back up to my normal weight again. And what's out the window? Well, it's getting late. I guess I'll just watch some TV before going to bed. Uh-oh.
Well, it's morning on the 5th full day in China. This morning we got to meet our Beijing guide, Helen.
Hello, my name is Helen. My Chinese name is Wang Rui. I'm so glad to be your tour guide in Beijing. Especially, I arranged a special sunny day for you. Do you see the blue sky? That is Helen's work. So whenever you want to come to Beijing, remember Helen and remember blue sky.
And off we went to visit the Summer Palace. The Summer Palace served as a summer resort for the Empress Dowager Cixi, who was one of the most powerful women in Chinese history.
Most of the historical relics we're going to visit in Beijing, we cannot go inside of the palace because too much visitors. Sometimes it's also kind of a distraction, especially we have lots of visitors. So that is wrong very much. For example, Summer Palace, that is a long corridor, which is the longest door in the world. Here could be the best spot for taking pictures. Tower on the top of the hill. This tower.
The Summer Palace offered an ideal location for a group photo. While at the Summer Palace, we were entreated to a basic lesson in Tai Chi.
4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
So then it was out past all the street vendors and back to the bus.
What do you think of your hat?
It's very nice.
Then off to a demonstration of where pearls come from.
It's fresh oyster, which lived in summer palace. Maybe you have been there. The oyster absorbs different mineral elements from water. So far, this oyster just 3 years old, still a baby. Also, the meat in fresh oyster are not edible. Should not be eaten. There are 4 colors. The 4 colors. For white, black, pinkish, and purple.
Naturally, they offered a number of pearls and other jewelry for us to buy.
Inside the next lobby, you may see different sizes and different design. So most of them are also.
And plenty of non-jewelry items as well. Then upstairs to the second floor of the jewelry store, where we were fed lunch. Next up was a quick bus ride to Tiananmen Square, which is just across the street and south of the Forbidden City.
There was a students' revolution that happened on the square in 1989. There is a picture, it's very famous. It's the students standing in front of the tank. So I always got the question, Helen, could you tell me where's the students standing in front of the tank? Actually, that picture is not took on the Tiananmen Square. It's in the next block to the east. It was the first time for me to see the revolutions. I was so excited. I ran to my father and asked him, if I were on the Tiananmen Square, what did he do? My father said, I'll take you home. Hardly for you to know the truth of the revolutions and the politicians. After you graduated from university, you could do whatever decision by yourself, but not you are still in the university. So personally, I think I have a quite smart father.
Well, the Chinese government was doing it, so we might as well take a picture too. And now, Chairman Mao welcomed us into the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City was the Chinese imperial palace from the Ming Dynasty to the Qing Dynasty, a span of almost 500 years.
I do like a 180.
The Forbidden City covers 178 acres, and its buildings contain over 8,700 rooms. Well, we were pretty hungry after the Forbidden City, so it was off to a fabulous dinner of Peking duck. After dinner, we headed back to the hotel, but we still made time for a quick run across the street to grab some snacks at the neighborhood Wu-Mart. Seaweed Pringles, anyone? The 6th day, the last full day in China. First, we had breakfast and boarded the bus.
Good morning, everybody.
Destination, the Great Wall of China at Badaling. It was a cold, cold day.
You ready?
I'm getting there.
I'm ready to warm up.
Yes, I am.
Back at the gift shop to warm up.
How was the Great Wall?
It was really cool. We went up the steep side, so it was really pretty difficult terrain.
How was it?
Pretty cool. We ran up and down a few times in one go, so.
The face is cold.
It was good. It was really cool. How was it, Isaac?
Cold.
We conquered the Great Wall.
So you're entitled to the shirt.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy the shirt.
You just can't visit China without having a personal signature stamp or seal made for you. Here's mine.
Finished. Chinese name.
Then it was off to lunch at a Chinese jade shop. Outside the shop, a few of their workers were on a break, playing a strange game. En route to our next destination, we paused long enough to view, from a distance, some of the buildings made world famous in the Beijing Summer Olympics of 2008, including the Bird's Nest. But it was time to head to the Temple of Heaven. In 1918, the Temple of Heaven grounds were turned into a park and opened to the public, and the public sure does like it.
There's that hacky sack-like game again. It's called Jianzi, and our kids picked it up quick, taught by a local Chinese girl. There are so many things going on at the Temple of Heaven.
After last dynasty getting over in 1911, no more ceremony.
Apparently, our tour did not include a visit to the Chinese sex shop, but it did include a traditional Chinese tea ceremony. Naturally, the tea ceremony was held in a well-stocked Chinese tea store. Well, it's time for dinner. And then off to a kung fu show at the Red Theater.
Legend of Kung Fu for your choice. After the show, those who have bought souvenirs can take pictures with our artists on the stage. Have a good evening and enjoy yourselves.
After a few photos with the cast, it was back to the hotel for our last night on our surprisingly hard Chinese-style beds. The final morning, getting ready to go. What was your favorite thing?
The Great Wall.
My favorite part was the Great Wall, but I was like I'm afraid of heights, so it was kind of cool, but at the same time it was really scary. When we went biking on the city walk in Xi'an,
the food was wonderful.
I think everything was nice. The Terracotta Warrior, the Great Wall, the Temple of Heaven, and everything but except the food.
Everything except the food? You didn't like the food? What'd you guys think?
Woo!
Yeah!
It was amazing.
Amazing?
Yes, definitely coming back.
Favorite part?
I like the school.
I like the bike ride.
I liked everything. It was really fun. I liked going to the school too.
The school was awesome. Like you gotta talk to people from kind of like a different type of environment, and it was really cool because they actually wanted to talk to us and like learn about us.
They all said I was pretty.
Yeah. And they gave me a microphone.
Your class didn't say you were pretty?
Wait, no.
I'll give you my answer. Cheap. Good quality. Cheap.
The Silk Factory.
The Silk Factory?
Sweatshop on top of sales page on top of store.
Yeah, I like the laser pointers.
What about buying a box of watches?
Yeah, that was fun too. You want Rolex?
Favorite part, we're doing parkour in the Forbidden City. It was absolutely amazing.
What's your favorite part?
Probably the running vendors. China is full of gift shops. You know that.
Say that again.
I'm tired.
You're tired?
I think we need to sleep in.
Exactly.
It was awesomeness.
Wonderful. Can't believe we're going home already.
And like the students say, it was awesome.
Awesomeness. Did you guys have an awesome time in China?
Absolutely, positively, fantastic. Mahalo for your question.
I would have to think about it. What about you?
But the awesomeness was over. So wonderful, so memorable. What an epic time we had had. We were on our way home now. The only thing left, an 18-hour flight.